KMBC 9 News at 4 starts now.
Just a few more hours stands between us and the Chiefs taking on the Steelers on a Christmas Day showdown. We're in Pittsburgh ahead of that football game.
And here in Kansas City, it's a lot of cloud cover, even some dense fog, just in time for Santa. Details straight ahead.
It's Christmas Eve at KCI. We'll show you all the hustle and bustle. That's coming up.
Well, we aren't having a white Christmas here in Kansas City, but other parts of the country, that is causing delays on the roads and in the skies. Good afternoon. I'm Jamie Weiss.
And I'm Matt Evans. Thanks for joining us at 4 o'clock today. Laura and Kelly are off. ABC's Christian Cordero is reporting this afternoon that technical issues made travel trickier for some.
Today, the road to Christmas Day is covered in a fresh dusting of snow across parts of the Northeast and Midwest. The winter weather creating hazardous road conditions in parts of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they're pretty slick. Definitely take it slow.
And around New York City, which could have its first white Christmas in 15 years. Nationwide, a projected 107 million people will drive to their destination this holiday season. AAA says up nearly 3 million from last year. The busy roads also making travel to the airport more difficult.
We took an Uber and it said that it was going to take an hour and 5 minutes and ended up taking 2.5 hours.
I actually missed my flight this morning because it was too much traffic.
This morning, American Airlines briefly grounded its planes due to a vendor technology issue affecting flight dispatch paperwork.
American Airlines computers are down. We're getting off of the plane.
American apologized and all flights resumed after about an hour.
We were afraid that we wouldn't be able to get home for Christmas, but we were able to. We got here and our flight is on time.
In Dallas, thunderstorms caused a ground stop at DFW Airport. And in Houston, it's not Dasher and Dancer, but Sharky and Patrick spreading the Christmas spirit. These golden retrievers at George Bush International Airport are helping ease nerves among stressed out travelers.
It's a win-win-win. It's a win for us, a win for the dogs, and a win for the people that we're visiting. So they all love it, and it brings a smile.
Some good news on the roads. Gas prices are still low, with a national average at around $3 a gallon. Christian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Well, the Christmas Eve hustle and bustle took flight at Kansas City International Airport, too, with a few holiday hiccups.
KMBC 9's Krista Tatchell weaved in and out of the people traffic as hundreds arrived and departed, ready to get their holiday started.
It's an incredibly busy time here on Christmas Eve at KCI with over 40,000 passengers going through here through the holidays. KCI only had one glitch this morning with a delay at an American Airlines flight where passengers had to briefly deplane. Otherwise, departures were pretty smooth. Last month, over 960,000 passengers departed from KCI. This month is on track to show the same numbers. Arrivals even allowed for many happy family reunions. Surprise! So many here are ready to celebrate the holidays.
It's first time, being away from my kids, so I'm flying back home to see them. Just spending time with the grandkids. I'm getting text messages going, I got the biggest gift from you. And I'm like, yep, you did.
Be patient with the people around you, in front of you at the security checkpoint line, and give yourself extra time because even though you might know how to do everything, not everybody does.
Now, if you're traveling home on December 27th and December 30th, those are the busiest travel days here at KCI. So bring your IDs, be prepared, and have a lot of patience. Krista Tatchell, KMBC 9 News.
KCI staff says anyone traveling later this week should factor in an extra hour into their plans getting to the airport just to keep things running smoothly well into the new year. They expect close to 100,000 people to fly in and out of the airport over the next weekend. We now want to turn to our first alert weather. Meteorologist Pete Grigsby is in for Neville tonight.
Yeah, we're dealing with fog right now, and you're tracking rain later this week, Pete.
Yeah, cloud cover, fog when you're heading out, and with the warmer air, it's going to be taking a little time for it to really kind of, let's say, depart. And we are dealing with some rainfall in a forecast. You'll see it in just a couple of minutes. But look at the visibility here. Less than a mile in a lot of locations. If you go a little farther away from Kansas City, like to the southwest, like Gardner, it looks like your fog is really lifting out. Now, there is a dense fog advisory in effect now through tomorrow at noon for the counties highlighted here. That's extreme northwest Missouri and northeast Kansas. Does not include the Kansas City metro area. However, we are expecting a little more fog later on tonight through your tomorrow morning. Now, with that said, look at the plaza. Actually, it looks better than it was earlier today with a little bit of lifting there, but still a lot of cloudiness and a temperature holding steady in the low 30s. Dew point at 29, relative humidity at 96%. You compare that number, cold to the north, and look at this. Garnett's up to 44, Butler at 37 with Clinton, and Warrensburg 34. If you're heading out, a lot of cloud cover, a little bit of fog, and temperatures holding steady, at least in the low to mid 30s.
All right, Pete, thank you. Instead of our usual drive times this afternoon at 4, instead we are tracking Santa as NORAD provides us with up-to-the-minute details on Santa's journey all across the globe. Right now, he is over parts of Norway. We're going to keep tracking him all evening long, so keep it here. Turning now to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City has never won 15 games in a regular season, but the team could set a franchise record with a win tomorrow against the Steelers. Tomorrow also marks the third game in just 11 days for the team.
Which is insane. KOBC 9's Dennis Evans talked to some Steelers fans about their take on Chiefs Kingdom.
Well, we're less than 24 hours away from the Christmas Day game here in downtown Pittsburgh. It's a dark and gloomy day here, but their downtown is pretty. You can see people out by the Christmas tree doing some ice skating. Lots of Steelers fans around, even though we saw some Chiefs fans earlier. Found this Steelers fan here. I have to ask you, so being the Steel City that you guys are, what do you guys think of the Chiefs?
They're getting a little lucky this year. Mahomes is great. I give them that. But I think they're not as good as their record says, but they're still definitely playoff contenders or Super Bowl contenders.
What's going to happen tomorrow?
I think the refs are going to give them a little Christmas wish, and I think the Steelers will pull it off, though. I think a defense will hold them.
Okay, that is their Christmas present. We're in downtown Pittsburgh. Steelers fans, as I said, everywhere, and people are excited for the Christmas Day game, the Chiefs and the Steelers here in Pittsburgh, in downtown Pittsburgh. Dennis Evans, KOBC 9 News.
I think we're going to get lucky. I think it's going to be a gift that does not rely on the refs. We know Chiefs Kingdom has seen the team play on Christmas Day. In about 15 minutes, we're going to take a trip down memory lane to see the times when Kansas City made history in the NFL.
Well, imagine taking a trip across the Show Me State using the Missouri River right along with us in a KOBC 9 Chronicle as we race for the river.
And Christmas rescued for Kansas City families in need after a massive miscommunication. What led up to the miracle on 47th Street.
Your station leading the way with First Alert Weather, Kansas City's most experienced team, KOBC 9 News.
9 past 4 o'clock on this Tuesday afternoon. Visibility very, very low around the metro area because of the fog and low cloudiness. A little farther southwest, though, starting to open up just a little bit for those of you like in Ottawa, Kansas. Now, all the precipitation is to the southeast and southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas. For us, it should be rain-free for tonight through most of tomorrow, but we do have drizzle and rain on the way. 9-day forecast coming up.
All right, thanks, Pete. Well, a baby's death is now a homicide investigation in Kansas City more than 6 months after he was found.
First responders found a 6-month-old Giovanni Carr unresponsive on June 15th near 53rd and Olive. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital where doctors found significant injuries. The baby would die 5 days later. Officers hope to send this case to the prosecutor's office within the next few days for charges. And in Wyandotte County, the KBI is investigating an inmate death at the Wyandotte County Detention Center. Sheriff's deputies say around 7:15 Sunday night, 55-year-old Marcus Martinez was found unresponsive in his cell. Medical aid was given, but he was declared dead shortly after by EMS. That investigation is ongoing. A marathon on the Missouri River. We take you along on the MR340 and a KMBC9 Chronicle Race for the River. And thousands of meals for those in need this holiday season. The work volunteers put in to make it happen.
It's a true miracle on 47th Street. In just 3 days, all of these toys were donated to make Christmas possible for hundreds of families right here in the metro.
Your station leading the way, getting you answers on the stories that matter most to you and your family. KMBC 9 News.
KMBC 9 Chronicle is a documentary series focused on the Kansas City area. For the last 5 years, we've produced over a dozen chronicles on a variety of topics.
That includes the documentary called Race for the River, as hundreds of thrill seekers entered the Missouri River. Their mission to complete the world's longest nonstop canoe and kayak race, the MR340.
MR340 2022.
This is not a sprint, this is a marathon.
The world's longest race, non-stop.
And just the idea of paddling day and night across the state of Missouri sells itself. Not very many people know what's out here.
It's a little squirrely right here.
Got into racing immediately. I've always been competitive.
I just had my little moment of brief exhaustion.
I've never worried about being one of the fastest or one of the slowest for that matter.
And we're off like a herd of turtles.
It's an anxiety-driven activity.
Hold on, they're not going to get there. Embrace the hurt, keep going.
Way to go, Daddy!
A couple miles, pure chaotic.
We won't stop. We won't stop.
The Kraken!
I'm miserable. My arms hurt and I'm dehydrated.
Why in the heck are we paddling?
You're going to get on the Missouri River and paddle overnight in the dark. You're going to die.
Go, Christy!
It wears you down from 100 different directions. Only the strong survive, for sure.
Nothing that's worthwhile is easy, including this.
KMBC 9 Chronicle Race for the River is available to stream right now on our very local app. You can also watch several of our other Chronicle documentaries. The easiest way to find them is just search KMBC Chronicle in the very local app. Well, this is a week of holidays. Right now it's Christmas Eve as Christians across the world celebrate this as the night before Jesus was born.
So tomorrow, Christmas is the day of Jesus' birth, and it also marks the start of Hanukkah, the Jewish festival of lights. It celebrates the victory of the Maccabees over the Syrians and the rededication of the Second Temple of Jerusalem around 165 BC. Hanukkah lasts for 8 nights. It honors the miracle of the oil in the temple. It is said there was only enough oil to last for 1 day, but it ended up lasting for 8. So candles are lit each night of Hanukkah to commemorate that miracle.
On Thursday, Kansas City leaders and members of the Jewish faith will celebrate Hanukkah with a menorah lighting ceremony outside of City Hall. It begins at 6:30 in the evening. Speeches will be made indoors, followed by the 12-foot menorah being lit. Well, Thursday also marks the first day of the week-long celebration of Kwanzaa. That began in 1966 as a non-religious way for African Americans to reconnect with their ancestral roots. A candle is lit each night on a 7-branched candelabra called the Kinara. The candles include 1 black, 3 red, and 3 green to represent the people, the struggle, and the future. Gifts are often given to children.
Thousands of Kansas City families will have a hot meal this Christmas, all thanks to the volunteers at the Salvation Army. We were there as they packaged up the food this morning, and these meals are going to be directly delivered to the doors of the people who need them. While this tradition is vital for clients, it is just as special for the volunteers.
I see the joy in them. They can sense it, and that's what's fun and exciting as a parent. You can see your kids getting back, and it's a good experience.
1,200 meals sets a record for the Salvation Army, and it took 60 volunteers to pull it all off. Instead of our usual drive times at 4, we are tracking Santa. NORAD provides us with up-to-the-minute details on Santa's journey across the globe. Right now, he is over Switzerland. NORAD wants to remind everyone that no matter where you live, Santa is going to be in your area between 9 p.m. and midnight. So kiddos, if you are joining us right now, make sure you're asleep tonight for Santa to come. Christmas was nearly canceled this year at the Emmanuel Family and Child Development Center after a massive miscommunication. Every year, the center receives toys from Toys for Tots to give to its students, many of whom come from low-income families.
But a confirmation email went to a junk folder, and those toys were given away. KMBC 9's Morgan Mobley shows us why Miracle on 47th Street has taken on a whole new meaning there.
From no toys to this entire room filled with them, and all these elves hard at work getting them delivered. Christmas is passable this year, all because of the community's generosity. Alex Drill was watching the news Saturday morning when she saw a story on KMBC about the Emmanuel Center's need for toys and fast after a giant mishap. With just 3 days until the annual Miracle on 47th Street event, she jumped into action.
So I texted a couple friends, and I thought we'd put together $5, $10, $15, maybe 100 tops. We ended up with $1,500 in 24 hours, and then we had other people that just gave toys, and other people had access to other funds that they were able to give, and it was such an incredible opportunity.
Because of the last-minute outpouring of donations, the center was able to give toys, groceries, and a warm meal to hundreds of families today. Reporting in Kansas City, Morgan Mobley, KMBC 9 News.
Well, this tradition's been going on in the community for the last several years, but the executive director says this year, Miracle took on a whole new meaning.
Yeah, I mean, it really did. And it's great to see that people come together. I mean, we see it all the time in Kansas City, Pete. People, when there is a need, step up.
Yeah, I've witnessed that for 25 years being here. They really step up. I wish I could have a Miracle and Bring You White Christmas,
no,
but
that's okay. We don't want it.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I'm working with the right crowd then, it looks like. All right, nothing on the radar despite all the cloudiness, but we are expecting some rain to move in. It'll be mostly late tomorrow night into your Thursday and early Friday. But for now, if you're going to be heading out, it's going to be dealing with some fog. And the visibility has been very, very low all morning into the early afternoon. This is the best I've seen it so far. I mean, at least we're up to 5-mile visibility for the metro area in the heart of downtown. You're a little farther away, though. We have some breaks in the clouds, a little bit of fog lifting. That's not so bad. Right now, though, we're holding at 30 degrees. We haven't really budged at all in the past several hours. Cold air is locked in place with all that fog we have. And wind speeds about 7 miles an hour from the north-northeast direction. And look to the far of the southwest. Wichita is at 54, Chanute at 52, but there's that little pocket of colder air, and it does include Kansas City northward into like Des Moines, Kirksville, Missouri. You're at 35, but Columbia is up to 43, and Springfield at 46. So that little wedge of cold air right over us. Precipitation-wise, nothing for us, but down over southeast Missouri, north central, northeast Arkansas, we are seeing the clearing skies out to the west. It should be a rain-free night for us. However, you're going to deal with some more fog coming early tomorrow morning. So let's take it day by day, okay? Tomorrow morning for Christmas Day, it'll start with 30 degrees with the high about 43. Hopefully we get some sunshine in here. I think it's going to struggle, though. We're going to have a lot of fog in the morning, cloud covered in the afternoon. What's going to get us up there probably is a stronger wind flow from the south that will bring us some milder air. Those of you farther south will like Lacine, 49 for a high. Clinton at 49 degrees, Kansas City 43, Liberty 45. So hopefully everybody will enjoy at least 40 plus come tomorrow. But again, a lot of cloud cover for Christmas Day. Just remember that. On Thursday, here's a little different setup for you. We'll start out at 39, and we have that light rain moving in. This is Thursday at 6 a.m. on Future Scan. And notice how the light to moderate rainfall just kind of is in different spots. The heavier rainfall on the Missouri side, this is at 3 o'clock in the morning come Friday, and it continues to move off to the northeast. So it's going to take some time even for that to move on out. So yes, get ready for some rain. A leftover shower on Friday, high of 53. Dry conditions on Saturday and Sunday with highs 55, 54. And then we're going to watch another system that could be a week from tomorrow that could bring us not only rain but snow mixed in. We'll worry about that a little later. But in the meantime, just know, despite the fog and the chances of rain, your temperatures are going to be staying above the normal high, which is normally 40 degrees.
Okay, we'll take it. Thanks, Pete. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to face the Steelers at noon tomorrow, and you can watch the game with some other members of Chiefs Kingdom.
Yeah, there's going to be a few places around town that are going to be open even on Christmas Day, holding watch parties. In Kansas City, you can choose between Charlie Hooper's Brookside Bar and Grill, Lou's Grill and Bar, Saddle Creek Stables and Vineyard, and the Twin City Tavern. The Score Sports Bar and Grill in Independence will also be open, as well as Sinclair's Restaurant, also open for the game.
Tomorrow's going to mark the 5th time that the Chiefs have played on Christmas Day. Back in 1971, Kansas City lost to the Miami Dolphins in a double overtime classic. Our very own Len Dawson was on the field leading the offense. That game still holds the record for the league's longest game. More recently, in 2016, we beat the Broncos at Arrowhead. Travis Kelce shined that day. He had 11 receptions, 160 receiving yards, and a touchdown.
Well, from football to basketball, we are getting you prepared for what to expect from the NBA tomorrow.
And she's a major name on and off the court. The new accolade boosting Caitlin Clark's resume.
Think you might like a football autograph by Patrick Mahomes, or maybe you'd like the official rules of baseball from 1951. It's all part of an enormous sports collection going up for auction. We'll tell you where you can go to check it out.
WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark has another honor to add to her resume. She's been named the AP Female Athlete of the Year for her impact on and off the court. After leading Iowa to the national championship, Clark was the top pick in the WNBA draft. She's now with the Indiana Fever. Clark is the 4th women's basketball player ever to be named Female Athlete of the Year since it started in 1931. Tomorrow, ABC has a full day of basketball lined up for fans.
Yeah, it's a tradition for the league. ABC's Morgan Norwood is getting you prepared with what to expect and also the special treat for the kids.
In a tradition that goes back more than 75 years, NBA games on Christmas Day is something fans have come to count on.
Every Christmas, as a kid, you wake up, 3 things you do. You open presents, you eat, and you watch NBA basketball.
This year, the Christmas Day schedule on ABC has 5 consecutive star-studded games. Players excited to be a part of the tradition.
There's no better feeling than waking up on one of the best holidays ever to play a sport that you grew up loving.
In the first game of the day, the New York Knicks will host the San Antonio Spurs, led by second-year superstar Victor Wembanyama, who grew up watching in France.
The matchups were incredible. The one that I remember the most was, of course, the Cavs against the Warriors.
Kyrie, he got the ball, spin move fade, and over Clay, it was a really special memory. I remember getting a hoop that same Christmas, trying to go outside and recreate that.
Next up, the Minnesota Timberwolves get a rematch of last year's Western Conference Finals, facing off against the Dallas Mavericks.
Everybody's going to be home watching. It speaks a lot to your team and where you're at.
Then fans will get to see the NBA reigning champions, Boston Celtics, hosting the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's a big deal, right? The best of the best get to play on Christmas Day.
Another marquee matchup, the Lakers and Warriors. They meet in prime time with 2 of the league's biggest stars on the court, LeBron James and Steph Curry.
Being able to celebrate the holiday but still go out and play basketball, it's definitely fun, and I'm excited to have that experience again.
Then the Nuggets and Suns are the final teams to earn the Christmas Day nod.
Hopefully, Santa brings us a win.
And new this year, in addition to the ABC broadcast of Spurs vs. Knicks, Deck the Halls becomes Dunk the Halls, as Mickey gets his Christmas wish granted in the first real-time animated NBA game showing on ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus. A full slate the whole family can enjoy. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
And of course, if basketball is not your speed, you can always watch the Chiefs in a Christmas Day showdown against the Steelers.
Chiefs Kingdom in a race for the number 1 seed. We break down what winning tomorrow could mean for the playoffs.
Hi, I'm Jeff Rossum. Coming up on Rossum Reports, how do you get that expensive look for less, right? Everyone's walking around, they look so fancy. We found a way. One of these shoes costs $300. The other one, less than half that, just $126. Can you tell the difference? I actually got it wrong. Rossum Reports with how to impress your friends on the cheap coming up.
Your station leading the way with coverage of what's happening right now and what's next. KMBC 9 News.
It's another short week for the Kansas City Chiefs. The changes players have made as they get closer to wrapping up their tough stretch of 3 games in 11 days.
You could soon own pieces of sports history, the items you'll find in a massive sports collection.
Plus, Christmas Eve travel got off to a bit of a slow start this morning for some American Airlines passengers. The company issued a nationwide ground stop for about an hour this morning.
American Airlines says it was having technology issues with some crucial software. The airline had more than 3,300 domestic flights scheduled for today, and it caused a bit of a headache for some early travelers.
All planes grounded for American in the U.S., so we were like, what's going on?
Be curious about why, and you think about everyone who's trying to travel on the holidays, delayed getting back to where they want to be.
A little scary,
little panic.
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck here.
To stay at an airport too long.
And even such a brief delay of just 60 minutes caused the company to delay other flights later in the day.
Now to First Alert weather at 4:30 in the afternoon. First Alert meteorologist Pete Grigsby in for Neville. Pete, you're tracking some rain chances for this week, specifically Thursday and Friday, right?
Yeah, right now we have the First Alert Live Doppler radar up and running, and it's ready, but we don't have any rainfall to talk about today. Just a lot of cloudiness and some fog. You've had to deal with some dense fog for most of your day, especially in the metro area. The visibility has improved somewhat to the southwest, like in Olathe, Gardner, but as you get closer to the Plaza area and so forth, it is still less than a mile in some locations, and some even denser fog in Platte County, Missouri. So keep that in mind if you're going to be heading out. Now, there is a dense fog advisory in effect until 12 o'clock midday tomorrow, and that's for the counties highlighted here. Northeast Kansas into northwest Missouri. So again, more of the same come tomorrow as we talk about our Christmas day. Clouds and radar combined, a little bit of rainfall south of St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, all the way down to areas of northeast Arkansas. But for us on the Plaza, a little bit of fog and of course low clouds and 30 degrees. Our dew point about 29. Our wind speeds about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Temperature wise, colder to the north and warmer to the south. Garnett's up to 42, Butler 36, Liberty about 32, Kansas City holding steady in the low 30s. If you're heading out, more of the same, a lot of cloudiness, a little bit of fog, take it nice and easy, and temperatures holding in the low to mid 30s.
All right, thank you, Pete. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs are taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers on Christmas Day, just 19 hours, 27 minutes away. And okay, this is the last of 3 games in just 11 days.
Yeah, brutal stretch. A lot of football in a very short amount of time. The Chiefs say it all comes down to handling business on the field. Playing on the holiday means a different routine for some players and their families, too.
You know, I think with just being the short week and how this has kind of worked out, you don't even realize how close you are to Christmas, other than when you go home and there's presents under the tree. So I think we're really just all hands on deck, super focused on Pittsburgh and understanding how great of a challenge it's going to be, and then get on the flight and fly in there so it'll feel like a regular game. And hopefully we go out there and get a win, and you can come home, have a few extra days to celebrate Christmas with the family, if that's going home or in Kansas City.
Chiefs and Steelers have met 37 times in franchise history. Kansas City's 14-23 in those matchups. They are 5-1 while playing in Pittsburgh at storied Heinz Field. Recent history does favor Chiefs Kingdom, though. Kansas City has won the last 3, including a wild card game back in 2022. That's when they beat Pittsburgh 42-21 and retired Steelers great Ben Roethlisberger.
A win tomorrow means the Chiefs will also lock up the #1 overall seed for the AFC and for the playoffs. That comes with a first-round bye and home games in the playoffs. They could also wrap it up with a Buffalo loss on Sunday against the New York Jets. So kickoff for tomorrow's game is set for noon in Steel City. And looking for a baseball autograph signed by a sports legend? Now's your chance.
Yeah, KMBC9's Martin Augustine giving us a sneak peek at an enormous private sports memorabilia auction that's happening soon.
This is an enormous collection, and it's all set up here at the Ron Stricker's auction house in Gardner for this upcoming sale. It dominates the space here, and this is a big building. You'll see a lot of items like autographed baseballs, autographed photos of players and events throughout the course of athletic history over the last century or so. Is it the biggest sports collection ever to be auctioned off here in Kansas City? We can't say that, but certainly one of the biggest ever to be auctioned off here in Kansas City. Something the late Lynn Hoover of Leawood amassed over a quarter century. A baseball player growing up, he played for the University of Missouri in the 1950s before starting his law career in Kansas City a few years later. Mr. Hoover died earlier this year at the age of 86. His sports collection brought him so much joy, his family tells me. More than 1,200 of those baseballs, including ones with autographs of Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle, to go along with thousands of other pieces. And where many collectors only choose to add items to their collections based on the financial value, that was not Lynn Hoover's motivation. He simply loved the stories that came with each piece, even ones of lesser-known athletes, including a baseball card he boasted about of a backup infielder from the 1940s.
I don't think it was ever about how much it was worth. It was more worth to him. You know, I mean, it had more of an intrinsic value to him than what he might be able to sell it for.
He had a story about every single piece. That's why he bought it. He didn't buy it just to buy it. He bought it because he had a story with it.
Lynn Hoover, his son Steve, tells us, loved to show off his collection and tell each story that went along with each piece. It was in those stories where Lynn Hoover saw the value in his collection. It was not about the value in dollars. Here's one of the interesting pieces you could bid on here. An old scorecard from 1951. It's in terrific condition. It's got autographs from those 1951 St. Louis Cardinals. And if you look inside, you'll see that whoever had it before, they kept score there. It was the Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates back then. Now, the collection is online at the address you see on there on the screen, ronstrickersauction.com. You can place a bid online, but the live auction here will be on January 3rd and 4th. Reporting from Gardner, Martin Augustine, KMBC 9 News.
A local nonprofit help families in need celebrate Christmas Eve while also connecting them with health resources. Neighbor to Neighbor provides help for those without a home all year long. At St. Paul's Presbyterian Church, they held a breakfast and health screening event. Volunteers screen for diabetes, blood pressure, and vision.
A lot of people, especially people that have a low income, are hesitate to go to the hospital to get checkups and do physical things that they need to do. So we want to provide that right here every year.
They also had books, gifts, and school supplies to give away too.
Instead of our usual drive times at 4, we are tracking Santa. NORAD provides us with up-to-the-minute details on Santa's journey all across the globe, and right now he's headed for Spain. We are tracking Santa's trip around the world all evening long, so stick with us as we see where he heads next. Spreading joy around town. Meet the man behind the real-life Elf on the Shelf.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I can't explain it. I can't.
Small moments make a big impact, and a KMBC 9 News exclusive, we take you along as Secret Santa and his elves help families this holiday season.
Want to have the luxury items but without the luxury price tag? Jeff Rawson looks at ways you can get the nice items for less.
Your station leading the way, saving you money with tips to make ends meet when times are tight. KMBC 9 News.
You may have heard of the Elf on the Shelf.
Or maybe even the Minch on the Bench, but a North Carolina man decided to become a real-life version. North of Charlotte, that's Dale. He suits up in the Elf on the Shelf, complete with the red shoes, too. He's with the city's Parks and Recreation Department. Dale says he's become hit around town.
Oh, they loved it. They're honking and hooting and screaming, and I think the adults like it probably more than the kids do, actually.
This is the Christmas version of those statues in Times Square. They're all like painted like metal. Dale the Elf has appeared at about 24 places around town, and everyone behaves very nicely when he's there too, we're told.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Smiles, tears, and shock, all from a small act of kindness. Go along with us in a KMBC 9 exclusive to see the emotional moments as Secret Santa makes his surprise deliveries this year.
Looking good for less. Ross Reports has the ways you can save money on clothes, beauty items, and more while shopping online.
Welcome back. 4:42 on your Christmas Eve afternoon. KMBC 9 Chronicle is a documentary focused on the Kansas City area. For the last 5 years, we have produced dozens of chronicles on a variety of different topics,
including Alzheimer's disease. There are 7 million Americans living with that disease, and the search for answers is ever changing. And in Chronicle, Answering Alzheimer's, we learned that every person's journey is different.
It's before 5 in the morning outside a fitness center in Overland Park, Kansas.
This is like usual.
This is how Ann Frazier and her husband Mark start their day 5 times a week.
You can do that.
When it comes to what she does here, Ann knows she has to do whatever it takes.
Whew, that last one's hard.
Every time she sets the weights, every time she's on a machine, with every rep she takes, she has something else on her mind. Ann is considered pre-Alzheimer's. With every step she takes.
All right.
The ultimate goal isn't just about fitness.
Yeah, it is literally mental health for me in so many ways to work out.
She struggles with it.
Okay.
Her relationship with her mind. There are signs that make her wonder.
I didn't say anything to Mark. I didn't say anything to my friends because I was afraid if I said it, it would be true. It was a combination of things that were happening. I was going to a conference, and when you walked up, you gave them your name, and they gave you a sheet, and you had to, just fill some things in. And she gave me the sheet, and I could put my name down, but I couldn't tell you what day it was, what year it was. I couldn't tell you my address, like complete blankness. So then that's when in the back of your mind you're going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Chronicle, Answering Alzheimer's, is available to stream right now on the Very Local app. You can also watch several of our other Chronicle documentaries. The easiest way is to search KMBC Chronicle in the Very Local app.
Well, it has been a Kansas City holiday tradition for decades, and the only place to see it is right here on KMBC 9.
A wealthy businessman known only as Secret Santa packs up his sleigh with thousands of dollars, all to give to those in need.
He invites us along every year, as long as we don't reveal his true identity. Photojournalist Turner Twyman and myself were along for last week's ride.
Okay, all right, you know what to do, right?
Some days it can be hard to know what or even who to believe.
Pick your target carefully.
That's when a genuine act of kindness.
Where is everybody? Shoppers, I don't see any shoppers.
Catches someone completely off guard.
Hang on to that for me, will you? And that's for you.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I can't explain it.
can't.
You may not believe in Santa,
No, I can't take it.
but you do have to believe in this Secret Santa's mission.
I'll give you 100. Hang on to that. Hang on to it. Yeah.
300?
Because the money he gives out comes with one string
The
attached.
catch is you got to do something nice for somebody between now and Christmas. Can you do that?
I sure can.
Kindness is the common language between all people. Kindness is the bridge between all people.
That's why this wealthy anonymous businessman, known only as Secret Santa, gives out that kindness in the form of $100 bills.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
To be able to commit a random act of kindness to someone else, it's unconditional love.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Handing out tens of thousands of dollars every Christmas.
Oh, no kidding?
To those that need it the most.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I never thought that would happen.
And expected the least.
It's a really big deal because money is tight this year.
And that, it's a real one, yes. And it's for you.
This year, Santa has employed the help of his elves with the Kansas City, Kansas Police Department again.
Oh, it's amazing. Thank you so much.
Who always know where to find good people that need a little extra support.
Thank you, Sam.
Like at this bus stop near 10th and Minnesota, where this woman said her only plans for Christmas this year
You don't have no idea how much this is going to help me.
was a much needed hip replacement surgery.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Or at this Dollar Tree along Quindaro, where they found Tina, who had no idea how she would afford presents for all 8 of her grandkids until now.
Thank you.
It's always good to see you, okay?
I didn't know what I was going to be able to do for them for Christmas, so this is going to help my whole life.
Hold it, you dropped something.
Or at another store near 21st and Metropolitan,
You dropped that. How much money you got?
where Frank, a father of 6, walked in with just $3
There's 1, 2, 3.
and left with $700.
I'm glad there's still people that are very generous and help. It's a lot.
Yeah, man, I appreciate this, man. This is like a way good blessing for me.
It seemed in every corner of KCK,
Secret Santa.
Santa and his elves found those that needed the money but needed words of kindness even more.
Don't make me cry.
Oh, you be all right.
I just never thought I was I was worth it. Like, no one just comes and, gives out $100 bills.
Oh my God. Thank
You didn't think that was coming.
The money is helpful, but the real impact is the fact that some stranger, completely out of the blue, did an act of kindness, of unconditional love, that made them feel important and gave them hope.
Are you kidding?
No, and here, that's for you. It's a Secret Santa $100 bill.
Really?
You can run pretty fast in this.
This woman in a wheelchair thought Santa's help unloading groceries was the luckiest moment of her day.
It's a $100 Secret Santa ticket.
Then he handed her this.
Praise the Lord. God is good.
And Santa hopes these actions will inspire us all to do more good.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. God bless all of you. Thank you.
One random act of kindness at a time.
Let me see how fast you can go.
Matt Evans, KMBC 9 News.
Oh, I'm happy. Thank you, Lord.
Such a special story that Matt and Turner were able to capture, and it appears that the kindness is spreading. Just last week, students at Olathe Central Elementary School donned red hats just like Secret Santa. They handed out about $5,000 that they raised all by themselves to unsuspecting shoppers in Olathe.
Always nice to see that kindness spreading. We need it a lot more these days. Well, instead of tracking our usual drive times at 4, we are tracking Santa. NORAD shows us he is heading into Spain right now. There he goes. You can kind of make out the outline of Spain there.
You're good at geography.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of guessing. The Melody told me, producer Melody said he's in Spain. Yeah, totally. That looks like Spain.
Yeah, okay. We'll go with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's hard to keep up with.
Exclusive live radar and 9-day forecast, so you'll know first. This is First Alert Weather.
Once he gets into Missouri and Kansas, we've got
that. We've got that covered.
Our Doppler radar.
That's right.
On top of it. And the good news
But
is kids won't be up for it.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, and
Well,
we're going to
they
have
can't be up for it.
Is the fog going to break by then, or is Rudolph going to need to lead
Rudolph
the way?
will be just fine.
Okay.
I mean, he's been through worse than this.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I think it'll be
On a
fine.
foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say.
I mean, but right now, I mean, the radar is up and running. We're ready for Santa, but there's no precipitation to talk about. Our rainfall is going to be moving in probably into Thursday, into Friday. That's more of a better chances of rain, but our fog has been the main story since early this morning. In fact, some of the visibility lower than 1 mile. And it's going to be that way for patches, like especially in Platte County, Missouri. You are under a dense fog advisory until 12 noon tomorrow, especially northwest Missouri, northeast Kansas. Kansas City right now is at 30 degrees. Our dew point at 29, relative humidity at 96%, and wind speeds about 5 to 10 miles an hour. We've got this pocket of colder air that's just sagged southwestward, and we're part of that. But look at Chanute at 52, Springfield at 46, and Wichita at 54. It's going to struggle a bit tomorrow, but I think we'll get back into the 40 to 42 range. All right, a little bit of cloudiness, of course, in addition to the fog that we've had, but we are seeing the clearing skies from Salina westward. It will be limited again tomorrow, though. Don't expect a lot of sunshine and golden rays for your Christmas Day. Let's talk about Christmas Day. We'll start out about 30 degrees in the early morning start. It'll struggle again, a lot of fog and then some cloud cover. Spotty drizzle is possible in the afternoon. The high expected 42 to 43 degrees. All right, and then those of you to the southwest, probably about 46 for Ottawa, Garnett at 47, and about 44 for Trenton, Chillicothe, and on 42 for Hiawatha. As we talk about our following day, on Thursday, we get a little warmer because of a warmer flow of air coming in from the south, but we'll have a lot of cloudiness and this rain moving in at 6 o'clock in the morning on your Thursday morning and then tracking through Thursday night into early Friday. Okay, a few spotty showers on Friday with a high of 53. 55 and 54 for Saturday and Sunday. So right now the weekend looks dry. Looks like some sunshine returning. And then by Monday, 51, and Tuesday up to 44. And then we see a big shot of colder air moving in a week from tomorrow. So what are the rain chances for the next few days? Okay, a little bit of drizzle and a light shower later on in your Christmas day. But then Thursday, Friday, the chances are pretty good. 60% for both those days. And as of right now, a little sunshine and looking good for the weekend.
Hey, sounds great. Thanks, Pete. We know that Kansas Cityans have some of the biggest hearts, especially when it comes to caring for kids. Because of your support, KMBC 9 Cares for Kids has raised over $600,000 over the last 2 years. We support 6 local organizations that work directly with children, including Operation Breakthrough. It works with families who are living below the poverty level, providing educational resources, access to health care, and therapy for patients. We encourage you to support Operation Breakthrough during our season of giving. Scan this QR code now on your screen or log on to KMBC.com/community to donate or learn more about all of our Cares for Kids organizations.
Hi, I'm Jeff Ross, and next on Rossman Reports, how to get that expensive look for less. Impress your friends without spending the money. One of these shoes costs $300, the other one costs less than half that. We're going to show you how to beat the system from clothing to beauty products to furniture. Oh yeah, you're going to love this. Rossman Reports next.
Online shopping has made it easier than ever to find affordable products for premium products.
Yeah, Jeff Rawson has the hacks to help you save some money.
Pay for luxury or save with a dupe. What is a dupe? Well, it's short for duplicate. They're not knockoffs. They're real products that just look like the expensive stuff, but much cheaper. Rawson Report showing you how to find them.
Okay, so I have two different men's dress shoes here, okay? And you can tell they both look pretty good. One of these costs $300, the other one costs just $126, so less than half the price. Take a look. Can you tell the difference? I actually thought this one, when I first didn't know, was the more expensive one. Nope, I got it wrong. It was this one. This is a Hugo Boss dress shoe. It costs $300. This costs just $126. How'd I do it? Let me quickly show you. All right, so I was on the Bloomingdale's website. That's where I bought the expensive Hugo Boss one. Take a screenshot of it. Okay, now you go into the Amazon app. Right next to the search bar right there, you hit that little camera icon, okay? Come down here to upload, okay? And you can choose the screenshot we just did. And boom, right now it's finding similar products, and just that fast it has a list, and there's the shoe we want, $126. How crazy is that? You hit that, you order it, and yeah, you're getting the shoe that I thought was more expensive for less than half the price.
Next, makeup and skincare. Do you really need to spring for the high-end stuff?
In my hand right now, I have two vitamin C serums. You can see they're the same size. We checked, they have the same ingredients, but here's the difference. One of these is $182. The other one, just $20. So how do we find the $20 version with the same ingredients, the same size?
Here's how. This site, skinsort.com, its dupe finder tool, helps you find alternatives to pricey products. We typed in our expensive serum, and look, it found us a match.
And again, $182. I can't say this enough. $20. $182, $20.
But we saved the mother load on furniture. Look at this chair from a fancier store. It's $1,100. We're gonna run a picture of it through this next site, dupe.com. It analyzes the image and finds us cheaper, similar chairs. And yeah, we bought one.
I went with this one from walmart.com. Hit the button, ordered it, came right to my house, and look at it, it's a pretty close match. This one costs just $284. Okay, the other one costs $1,100. So we saved over $800, and it literally just got delivered, and my dog Nugget already loves it. And the stitching is nice, it really feels nice, really good deal. As always, online shopping rules still apply here. Be sure to research the place you're buying from and the return policies. 30 days, 60 days, you need a receipt, all that. And opt to use a credit card instead of your debit card for more protections. By the way, we have all of this on my website, RawsonReports.com.
Well, next at 5, a holiday tradition returns. See the special celebration with our very own Larry Moore.
Plus, the Kansas City Chiefs wishing Chiefs Kingdom a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. See the message ahead of tomorrow's big game.